everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of Zig-Zag Draw, Ms. Z's virtual art class. Today we're going to be learning how to draw an Easter bunny hatching out of an egg. What you will need is a messy mat, a pencil, and an eraser, and later a marker to trace. Later on, you could also use markers, crayons, or colored pencils to color it in. So go get your supplies and let's begin. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is find the middle of the paper, which is around here. We're going to start drawing the bunny rabbit. And you want to start drawing the bunny rabbit not too high up because you need room for the ears. So I would say, here's the middle of the paper. Use from your knuckle to the end of your thumb and measure that. About 1 inch is where you're going to start the ovals for the cheeks. So let's begin. The first thing you want to do is draw 2 little circles. For the cheeks. 1. And 2. Sketch it out lightly until you like it. When you like it, trace it harder with your pencil. Later, you can erase the unnecessary lines after you trace it in a marker. Okay, now we're going to draw the nose. To draw the nose, all you need to do is draw a sad face in between the 2 circles. Now we're going to draw the rest of the cheeks. So you're just going to make a bigger oval around the circle on each side. One, 2. Okay, now we're going to draw the eyes. So to make the eyes, just make 2 black circles. Then we're going to draw this little M around the eye. I like to make one bigger, one smaller. It's almost like a heart. Next, you're going to draw the teeth. So just make a line, a straight line, in between the 2 cheeks. Then make a horizontal line, almost like a backwards T. And 2 diagonal lines going to the cheeks. There you go. Now I'm going to make the eyebrows going up so it looks pretty cute. All right, now you're ready to do the top of the head. So leave a little space and do a curved sad face line. Okay, now we're going to do the ears. So we're first going to start with the flappy ear. Make a curved line all the way kind of to the top of the paper. Then go down with another curved line. Then go up, but leave a space. Then move your pencil down and end right here, as if it's a rainbow line. And curve in. Okay, now you're going to do the inside of the ear. Just connect this to that. Okay, now you're going to make a curved line connected to the cheek. On one side. Now you're going to do the other ear on the other side. So you're going to make it as long as you can. Curved, pointy line. All the way to the top of your paper. Now, do the same thing, but go the other way. Almost like a C, a long C. And end here. And just make a curved line connected to the cheek. Okay, now you have your head. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little break and we're gonna do the egg before we make the rest of the body. So leave a space. So here's the middle of my paper. So it's basically opposite of where you started. So you're gonna start about an inch further down to make your zigzag line. And do a zigzag line. You wanna leave about 1.5 inches or 2 inches on either side of your paper. Now you're gonna make a very light oval shape. Half an oval shape, so it's almost like a U. Do this lightly because you're gonna erase the bottom part because we're gonna be adding some eggs and some grass. So you need to keep this part very light. And later you could trace with your marker. Okay. Now before we do the body, we're gonna do the feet sticking out of the egg. So to do the feet, you're gonna do an oval that's kind of skinnier on the bottom. Okay, and it's gonna stick out on both sides. So let's start around here. And you're gonna start with your oval, one on one side, and start here, one on that side. So notice how it's skinnier on the bottom. You could fix it a little bit if you need to. Okay. Bunnies have big feet. Okay, so now you want to do the inside of the feet. So just make an oval on the bottom. Do another oval on this side. And you're going to do 2 little lines on each. And then create the little pink parts, little circles on the feet. And if you want, you could make it scallop lines, like little toes in between. You could erase, when you trace it, you could erase those lines. Okay, so now we're gonna make the body. Now to make the body, just find a point of the cheek, maybe around the middle on each side, and you're just gonna do a little line down. One here, and one here. Okay, and now we're gonna make its paws going in front, like little bunny paws. So the first thing you want to do is leave a little space and draw a little line on both sides. Okay, now you're gonna curve it, make a happy face. Make a happy face on the other side. So this one's almost like a J. This is a backwards J. Then you're gonna make a sad face. Make another sad face. And then you're gonna curve it down and around. Do the other one. Curve it down and around. Okay. And then all you do is you're gonna go almost like you're making a V. You're gonna go down and up, down and up, down and up, like a V, curved V. Okay, now you've got your little paws. Make the two little lines inside. And let's make this bunny rabbit holding a carrot. So to make the carrot, you're gonna start with a triangle, but not the bottom part. So almost upside down V. Okay, and it's underneath the paw, so you need to pretend you're drawing, but don't touch the paper and follow the same line as you would have. Go down a little bit. Do the same thing on the other side. Pretend you're drawing. Do the other line. And make a curved line. And then all you're gonna do is add some scalloped lines for the green part. And if you want to make your bunny have a belly, just make an oval behind everything. So you have to stop when you get to a line, go underneath, pretend you're drawing, keep and continue it, and make the belly. Okay, one more thing. Well, a couple more things. We got to make the freckles. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 on each side. And you got to make the whiskers. So start from the freckle or the point and go out. Do it loosely. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we forgot to do the inside of the ear. So make sure you leave a little space. So leave a little space from the top and follow this and follow the curve of the ear. You want to leave a small space. 1. It's like making another bunny ear inside. 2. And connect it. Okay, so now you're basically done with your bunny. And don't forget to make a little tail. Fluffy tail. Okay, so now we're going to decorate the egg. Now, remember, an egg is round. So when you decorate the egg, you want to use curved lines. So it's important to maybe make some guidelines. So very light pencil lines. To help you with your design. You can decorate it however you want. You can use wavy lines, zigzag lines, stripes, scallop lines, polka dots. Okay, let's try doing some polka dots. Notice how I'm going in a curve. I'm drawing in a curve. Now I'm gonna make a line. Maybe I'll make it a double line. Okay. So now, on the bottom of your egg, you might be overlapping some grass or some other eggs. So that's why I said to draw lightly over here. So I'm going to add some eggs. So in order to make an egg, you basically want to start off with a circle. I'm gonna make an egg kind of going on the side like this one. So you basically start off with a circle, a very light circle. Okay, and then just use the side of the circle and just bring it up with like a curved line. All right, and then you can make your egg. Just keep playing around with it and drawing it until it's correct. Okay. When you're done with your bunny and tracing your bunny and you have erased all the pencil lines and you added all the details that you like, you can start to color it in. You could add crayons to it or use colored pencils or markers, whatever you have. If you don't have any crayons, colored pencils, and markers, don't worry. You could just leave it like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna color this one. If you want to shade your egg and make it look 3D, what you can do is use a colored pencil or crayon. And you could even use two colors and use the blending techniques that we learned in a previous video, abstract portraits. So what you want to do is you're going to start shading with your colored pencil. We're using purple. And you want to press hard on the bottom and do like a curve. Your pencil from side to side. almost like a happy face, like you're going around the egg. We're gonna leave the highlight on the top of the egg, as if the sun is shining above it. If you want to do some blending techniques, you could. If you look at our color wheel, purple is going to be next to red, violet, and blue violet. So if you want to make a blue violet on the bottom, all you need to do is add some blue. I'll use a crayon now because I don't have a blue colored pencil. And just add the blue to the bottom. Okay. I'll use a crayon. So you can do this with crayon or colored pencil if you have it. And then you can just add a red on top to blend it. Or if you have a red colored pencil, reddish, pinkish colored pencil, you can just blend. And leave top very light. You want to make sure to leave that white. And so you can do this with any color you want. So you do it with orange. Just make sure that when where the other egg meets is dark, and just get lighter. All right, so now that we've shaded and colored in most of the drawing, notice how I did dark to light in a lot of areas, dark to light, and then I blended some yellow in the grass, and I did the eggs, dark to light. I blended red to orange to yellow, and I did a mixture of crayons, colored pencils, and markers. I'm going to teach you now how to make a sunset in the background. So to make a sunset, you need blue, purple, red, orange, and yellow. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you're going to start to draw from side to side horizontally. I like to put my paper on an angle and do the first layer. So you're going to go dark. And be careful you don't run into the clouds or the ears as you do this. Hold your paper. So we're going to go dark, blue, so you press hard around your ear. It's a little hard because we have the ear and the cloud in the way, but we can do it. Okay. Let's do a little bit of blue. And maybe that much, like a finger space. And then fade lighter and lighter and lighter by pressing lightly. Okay, about tip to there. Now if you just want to make it blue, this would be a good technique as well, from going from dark to light. Keep drawing in the same direction. Don't go up and to the side. It's better if you go to the same direction. I'm gonna go lighter by pressing lightly, 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 and almost disappears. Okay, try to do it the same on all sides. Okay. I'm gonna have to go over it a few times. Okay. Now we're gonna add the next color, which is purple. If you look at our color wheel, we have blue, and then it's purple. But in between is blue violet, so that's what we're gonna make. We're gonna overlap the purple on top of the blue. So don't start here. Start right when the dark blue ends. Now you're gonna use red. See, we're gonna make a red violet. So we're gonna mix purple and red to make red violet. So take the red, put it right here, not down here, up here. Press hard with red. Now we're gonna go to orange and make a red orange.
Now we're going to go to yellow and make a yellow orange.
Okay, now your sunset is done. Now you just have to color in the sun. When we're blending these colors like this, these are called analogous colors. They're colors that are next to each other on the color wheel, like purple, red-violet, red, red-orange, orange, yellow-orange, and yellow. Well, we're all done. I hope you enjoyed this lesson on making an Easter bunny, creating different types of lines on your egg, shading an egg and blending colors, and creating a sunset using analogous colors. Remember, you could always decorate your egg in different ways, use different colors, and create a different background. I hope you had fun, and happy Easter. Until next time, bye.